Shout out to like the like Davenports. Before Davenports, after that, you get a drink. You go to what's the spot called? Alley Cats.
Okay.
But Sunday Fun Day, you have to get ready for. You have to get your outfit. Your haircut has to be nice, or you got the little dingy, look going. Be like presentable. But Sunday Fun Day is the time in the day where you go out to be seen and you have fun with your boys who you know are ready to pay.
Phil and Derek's or 50-15
On a Sunday?
Yes.
Oh, bar 50-15.
Okay, so that kind of just like nullifies everything
Yeah,
you about
bar,
to say right now.
Yeah, bar 50-15, yo. If you go, and the last statement I made with the people you know who are willing to pay, I never go out with people who are penny pinching.
Yeah,
what I mean by that, when you go out on Sunday Fun Day, yes, nobody wants to spend money. A lot.
I mean, don't go out if you don't have the intention.
Exactly.
Spending.
But you're going to spend at least about, for each man that's out there with his circle, I'm not talking about the dope dealers and the drug dealers, all that type of stuff. I'm talking about for the guys who, you know, have 9-to-5s. Yeah. You're going to spend about 100 to 150 each.
What?
No.
If you want to have a good time, we're talking about sections, you bringing in people, you buying drinks, you buying shots. Bro, trust me.
That sounds financially irresponsible.
No. Because you're not
every
doing
Sunday?
it. I would say not doing it every Sunday.
Maybe
birthdays and holidays.
50 to 75.
Nah.
Yeah, 50
because
a
section
around the shot.
Ask me how much a bottle is.
But we don't have to do a section. Like the sections now.
But where though? But where?
Anywhere.
We can use 50-15.
If we're going to the 50-15, there's no such thing in the section. If we're going to like the address, you have to get a section.
I don't fuck with the address sections only because they move cats in and out at certain times. So you could buy a section, then they're gonna come up on you at like 3-4 o'clock and say like, "Hey, you got to pay this and move around." I'm not that guy. You're not gonna tell me I have to move. Yeah, so I just rather not. That's why I don't go to address anymore.
Cool.
It's just really ratchet at the address.
Is it now? It's starting that.
I went to the address.
What time?
Last Friday.
What are you doing? Well, never mind.
It was a birthday.
Okay, fair enough.
It was a birthday.
Fair enough.
It's the only reason why I was there. And you can read it all over my face that I was not excited to be there.
Fair enough.
But it was a lot of shit. I mean, vaginas and titties are out for the most part. It was just neon fishnets.
Okay,
fair enough. Bodysuits.
Fair enough.
Can I say one thing?
Go ahead.
Taste bar.
I have yet to go on.
One more time, and then I'm going in.
Bro,
one more time.
You gotta cover me there, bro.
No, I don't. No, they have one more time. One more time, and it's over. I'm going in. That's all I gotta say. That's it. It's a new restaurant. It's
a new spot. Yeah.
Yes, and it's not the full Sunday Fun Day vibe.
It is.
But I feel like they need some type of restaurant consulting. Because for the 2 times that I've gone so far, first time. And granted, it was their first weekend opening, so I don't give them too much press on
They're
that.
still getting the kinks out.
Food is good, though.
Food as well. Food took 90 minutes to come out.
Is the food
90 minutes? Oh, no.
It's a brand new spot.
I don't care.
No, they're still hiring people.
They shouldn't have opened.
90 minutes to come out, right?
Okay.
Now, they feel bad for us, so they give us someone else's mac and cheese to eat in the meantime. Now, mind you, lobster mac and cheese with bacon.
Somebody else's mac and cheese. That's how you ordered it.
Now, mind you, fucking fire. Okay? 90 minutes comes. Our food finally gets there.
Yeah.
Our food gets here, and her order is wrong. And
who's her?
My fiance.
Okay.
And my food has hair in it.
Yelp review.
I said no
because it's not his food, correct?
No, this is when everything else came out.
Hair, and hers was wrong.
So now I told my homie, I said, look, because I know somebody that knows somebody that runs the spot, right? So I said, sometimes you have to be mindful with our voices, right? Because I could really go in, but I said, you know what? I'll give it another shot. So today we go for a birthday party, and we have 4 different tables. We sat with the birthday guy and his wife.
The birthday guy.
Everybody else around us got their food first. Everybody else was paying for their food and getting their checks to leave before our food even came.
Nope.
So about 75 minutes at this point, we still have no food.
Yeah.
The waiter comes and tells my fiance, hey, I know that you saw a lobster on the menu for $12. It's actually going to be $20.
Nope. No, it's not.
Whoa.
No, it's not.
And that's exactly how she handled that situation. Hey, this is what's here.
Mhm.
On top of the fact that it's been 75 minutes and we haven't gotten anything yet.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna send me this lobster for $12. It should be free,
Mhm.
but y'all gonna send me this lobster for $12. So I'm gonna give y'all one more time.
Okay. Well, that's a great segue. Oh, shit. Man, look, man, welcome to Social Complex, man. I'm your boy, of course, Social P. I have my lovely guest to my left-hand side.
You forgot my name?
Oh, now I was going to do your whole thing, huh?
Oh. Hi, it's Jourdan. Hey, guys.
Jourdan. Yeah. Wait, Tom, why do you
That's
say
how you
Jourdan?
pronounce my name.
I like that.
It's Jourdan.
See, and I've been calling her Jordan this
And
entire
everybody
time.
does, and I let you guys do it because I can't correct
I've been
people all day
calling you
long.
Jordan for like the past almost 10 years,
You're
y'all.
wrong.
Jourdan.
So, Jourdan.
Jourdan.
What episode is this?
What episode is this? Like 74,
Don't ask
75?
me.
Episode 75, I think, bro.
75
I'm
episodes.
lying
You just
right
now
now.
getting in there.
I'm lying right now.
Lying.
Wow.
You didn't know.
On air, 70. Bro. So now I have to teach my daughter, hey, your godmother's name is Jourdan.
That's
Not,
okay. She can call me Yaya. All my god kids call me Yaya.
or call you, what, is it Kim or what's it called?
No.
No?
You don't need to call me Kim.
Okay, call you
If you see somebody call me Kim, we need to walk away.
All right, cool. And I mean, he's no longer a guest, man. It's a family friend of the show. Go ahead, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, Weav is here.
You're in the building, bro.
Thank
Hi,
you for
Weav.
having me. Hello, Jourdan.
What's going on, man? Right now, we don't have Marcus, of course. He's on his family trip, trying
Marcus,
to do
what
his
up?
whole family thing and probably get married soon. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him.
You just gonna put that on the man.
And probably get
They done
Nope.
moved in, bro. So, I mean, it's
So?
time. It's,
How you put that pressure on him?
I mean, like, the pressure's already been applied once you move in, right?
No.
But fam, you just said on my episode they have 3 years.
They do. But for him,
But for real.
but for him, how they met, how they moved in, how did everything, like,
How long
like-
did they date before they moved in?
they started dating right away.
Let's say before they moved in.
Oh.
It had been a little while, I think.
He said, what, 3 years on your show, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
To
But you
me,
said
I
it was
mean,
like
I didn't want to
5 or something
correct him,
like
but now we're on his our show. I think it's only been 2 years. Now his girl will correct him unless he, showed his girl that the episode and let her hear it. I think it's been like 2 years. Because me and my ex, we dated for about 2 years.
And they were friends, right?
Yeah. So when we ended our relationship, that was like our year into our second year. So it's been about 2 years. But hey, I'm not inside his draws. Saying fucking her. So by all means, let it be. But no, man.
Yeah, that's exactly. I'm like,
Yeah,
we on the same page. I'm like, where did that
But no,
come
man.
from?
How's your weekend been?
Mine was great. I spent most of the weekend watching When They See Us.
Yeah,
When they see us,
I'm not emotionally ready for that yet.
I thought you were gonna say you wasn't like emotional. Like I've
No, I
watched
can't
2
watch it.
episodes. It hasn't affected me only because what they're going through. And granted, I've read the actual facts, not of the actual movie, but the actual people. What they're going through from watching 1 and 2 so far is what we go through every day, what we see on a daily basis.
Fam, watch episode 4 and come back.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I watched this documentary maybe a year or 2 ago, so I was familiar with
The
story.
actual,
the actual documentary, and so I was a bit conflicted, right? Because you have this case where there's no physical evidence, but to a degree, the accused do themselves in.
Okay.
And so being able to watch the series, it was able to kind of like, now granted, it's television, right? So like you can't really hold too much stock into that. But for one of the guys, you had a parent present who also believed like, yo, tell them what they want to hear and
You can go home.
we can go home.
He served 7 years, right? I think 7 years.
It was like between 5 and 7. Like
Yeah.
4 of the guys did between 5 and 6
One
years.
did 13, I think.
And that's episode 4, bro.
Yeah, one did 13.
That one broke me down because he's 16 years old in Rikers Island.
That's like that Khalif Browder story.
Yeah.
I cried after I watched that.
Exactly.
You did?
Yes.
And see, for me,
that
I couldn't
shit was fucked
understand.
up.
Like, I couldn't understand, and it sounds crazy, but dealing with that type of trauma in your head, realizing that you've given
As a
away so much
teenager.
time of your life, I can understand what he battled with before he decided to take his life. Because I'm sitting there watching episode 4 that you'll get to saying, yo, I don't think I could have made it. 13 years And mind you, this individual, he wasn't even on the police's radar.
He wasn't?
No. Like, he just went to the station to hold his homie down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, since you going, I'm going to just go with you and, you know, because just to watch your back. And he ends up catching the worst of it all. And I don't know, somebody on social media told me the other day, it's crazy because it's hard to tell if that was back then or now, you know, because it's still very prevalent.
Yep.
It still is, yeah.
So, I mean, I'm always delighted to see when we're able to have these types of conversations, to hold this type of dialogue. It kind of gets us in like these temporary spaces because we'll snap out of it and get into some bullshit later. Yeah. But awareness, man, awareness. Like, now the focal point is educating your children on how to handle police interactions. You know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly, I was reading
something and it said I will not speak until I have a lawyer present.
Yes,
but no. Fuck all that. Besides you reading stuff, besides you hearing what not to do, as far as for yourselves, if you already have kids or just for yourself in general, what would you do?
In that situation or in preparation?
Because you have to prepare.
In a situation. No, like right there and then, the cops on your ass, what would you do?
See, okay, so me as the parent, we're getting a lawyer. Like, yeah, you say nothing. Nothing. You cannot incriminate yourself because, again, it wasn't until the jury watched those videos. Now, see, that's another...
I'm going to hold you to that in a couple of seconds.
Fair enough, because it's a different conversation now, because as the individual, I sit here and say to myself, how could I just make up something that I know I didn't do?
Okay.
You know, and Antron was the one child that said, yo, I ain't had shit to do with this.
Remember you said
Pops,
that, okay.
I had nothing to do with this. And they put some pressure on Pops, and Pops is just like, look, man, just tell them what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So I think for me as the parent, like, we have to stand firm.
And this was back in 1989.
89, yes.
What about for you, Jay?
I'm getting a lawyer. My dad's a lawyer.
Okay.
So, I mean, I already know that there's certain things that you do and don't do.
Now,
say and don't say.
You said that. Now, God rest her soul, she's finally with the Almighty, you know what I'm saying, God herself, Jesus. Miss Davis, Mariah Davis, of course, we all know what happened to her.
I knew he did something.
Baby's found. Now, one of course, you have a podcast group on Facebook.
Yep.
One of the people who are on there is an attorney, right?
Yeah, Tamaria.
Got you. She made a statement a couple of days ago. Now, it's kind of almost what you just said. Quano X went there and he got the man's statement without his people being present.
Yeah, but Quano X is not a police officer.
Exactly. So what she said was that pretty much everything that he said could possibly, and correct me if I'm wrong, could possibly get thrown out because they had no cop present.
Yeah.
So he's just pretty much talking without anything being written down or anything being present or like being stamped.
Nothing's recorded.
So that would probably get thrown out in a court of law, correct?
And I think her word was more so like, you know, Quanell is not your friend to a degree.
Mm-hmm.
And I can understand how, like, it's a strategic move. That too, you know what I'm saying? But from a police perspective, it's a strategic move to kind of place somebody that the inmate would be comfortable with. You know, disclosing this information. He gets what he needs. He comes out, boom, and that's it. But see, again, a lawyer would have protected him from all of this. And this is not this is not to
talk to him. Why are we talking to him?
There you go. And like, I think we can all agree, like, the hell with the guy.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, a lawyer would have, we ain't doing that.
Quanell X is not an officer of the court. It's not going to help you in any way.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Okay. Well, shit, man. Let's get off that topic. You know what I'm saying? We don't really talk about a political stance and social complex, getting deep. You had a big weekend this week, right?
For me?
Yeah, you had a nice little shindig, nice little wedding, right?
It's wedding season. All my friends are getting married this year.
You was tweeting a lot.
Because it was a white wedding. And so it's like...
Spill it out. Spill the juice.
It was a white wedding. And
but like, how did they act?
White people get very weird around black people when they don't know how to act.
Okay.
And
music-wise?
No, just this is before even the reception. So like, is one of my old coworkers, she's my friend now, we've known her for like 9 years. She's getting married in Bastrop, Texas, which is like a real...
Where's it called?
Bastrop.
I've never heard of it before.
Bastrop.
I've seen it.
Can't spell that.
It's 20 minutes outside of Boston.
Okay.
And so we go. It's a Catholic ceremony, so it's in a Catholic church. And so the coworker that I went with is from Chile.
Okay.
So me being me, I'm counting how many black people are in The congregation.
Congregation.
So we got the bridesmaid's boyfriend, myself, her, and one Asian American guy.
Okay.
That's it. And then after the ceremony, we saw 2 more black people in the back. And so we got in the car, and I was like, it was like 6 people of color. And she was like, you did that too? And I said, yeah. But I sat down in the pew, and there was this guy, and I had my hair in like a bun, kind of like it is now. And he, out of nowhere, didn't say hello. He was just like, oh man, I'm just gonna have to borrow some of that hair that's on the top of your head because you know I'm missing some. And I was just like, oh okay. Like you don't know how to just say hi to someone.
Yeah.
He's like, well, is that all yours? No, it's not. Did you do that yourself? You paid somebody to do that, huh? Yeah, I
It's
did.
a white guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it was little conversations like that throughout the entire day. But I mean, once we got to the reception,
yeah.
I mean, they started playing California Love.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Tupac?
Yeah. And I was like, y'all listen to this on a normal basis? Like, why are you?
For
No, like the first 5 or 6 songs were all like classic old school hip hop songs, and they were getting it in, and they were like looking
I
at
can
me and
believe
the other
that.
black chick, and they're like, y'all gonna come? And I was like, y'all.
I can believe that though.
I don't get it.
No,
What's-
that's Uber shit for me.
But no, what was her age group around her people?
I mean, she's 29, so it's not.
But like
that
her
far from
father and then her uncles.
Oh, they're like in their 50s.
So I can probably see that if they're trying to cater to the older crowd.
Yeah, but as much
California
as
Love is not catering to a 50-year-old white guy.
no, it's not.
It's not, but you know.
It's not. It's. I just think it's very funny at weddings how people are so against black people and people of color, and they need to do this.
That's
and
everything,
they
though.
they
They
need
love
to.
our culture, though.
But when it comes to music or weddings, y'all, you know, what's that song? Baby Got Back pops on, and they over there twerking and all this other
Wait,
stuff.
What's
Yeah.
the part?
please tell me you have footage.
I don't.
Oh,
What's the
God.
part? I went jogging at a Memorial City.
Buffalo
Memorial
Bayou.
Herman?
No, what?
Memorial Herman?
Were you
Memorial
went and
Herman.
took a shit?
Off. Long story, bro.
Oh, you didn't know?
That's a whole other.
Sam, see, this is my
That's a
third time
That's a
meeting
whole other
her.
story, bro.
So Peabody he's
Bro,
running
I took a
around
shit at the park, bro. That's a whole other story.
porta potty, right?
No.
Nah,
You didn't take
bro.
a shit
I took a
outside,
shit
bro.
outside at the yes, bro.
Fertilized the tree.
I did, bro. I had to go. I had to go out and take a shit, bro. That's a whole other story. If you haven't heard the episode, too bad. Go back and find it. I'm not doing you any type of duties, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and find it like your damn self.
Fam, what is wrong with you?
Bro, when you gotta go, you gotta go. You have to hear the story first in order to know what happened.
I really think I would have pooped on myself before.
Exactly, bro.
No, I
You
would have pooped on myself.
No.
before I pooped
You would have
in the
pooped on
park.
yourself.
Fam, I'm not.
You have
What's
to
your
know the
wife with?
story. Huh?
What's your wife with?
Nothing.
Talk about- anyway,
You went
anyway.
you went like,
I'm in commando, bro. I had no choice.
fam.
Bro, you have to know the
worst jogging
story.
Pants known to man.
You have to know the story.
No drawers at the gym. He's not wiping his ass at the park. Man, this nigga is wild.
You have to know the story, bro. But no. I fucking forgot my
Shitty
train
booty
of
for
thought.
real, dog. Yeah, I'm done with
Shitty
dog. Like, where's my water at?
booty. Memorial Herman.
No, Memorial Herman.
Park.
Thank you, Memorial Herman. When I was getting ready to jog, I saw some kids, predominantly Asian and white people. You know, some kids. But as they were getting ready to hip hop. And one song that came on was The Baby, Suge. So, you know, I think somebody said just now, they love our... And I tell you about this, black people, our culture, or just black folks in general, we are a verb.
Mm-hmm.
They love to be us when it's necessary, as far as at concerts,
Everybody
at a
wants to be
house
black
party.
until it's time to be black.
But when it's time to be officially black, once the fun leaves the door,
Yep.
No, we're in our normal state now. We're in our normal state when we have fun, and we're in our normal state when we leave the fun. We can't switch it off and on, yeah. It's only one black. Once we get profiled, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So just seeing them having fun and doing the, you know, like the dances with the whole hand going up and down and kicking like your feet.
But I guarantee if it was a group of black kids doing that, somebody would have called somebody and people would have
Bro,
shut up.
like they were out there having a good time partying. I ain't seen not one black person. Now, granted, when we were, ran about 2 miles, so twice around them, they're, waving their hands at us. But I'm like, bro,
Catch on.
Like, you know, well,
to come
like, you know,
join them?
everybody, but mainly, you know, they're raving, they're having a good time, you know, just being fun or whatnot. But I'm just like, if that was a black person, a cop would have came by and tried to see what they were doing.
Y'all
It's
should
white
play that
people.
music out here.
Exactly. It's white people. Oh, they're having fun. They're being probably having a good time. You let a black person come there. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So, it's a hard time. But I still say I get what they did by that as far as playing the Tupac.
No.
No, I'm not.
It was so much culture appropriation. Like, I was just sitting there watching.
Were they playing? I'm guessing they were playing all the songs that required a dance.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
Yep.
I can see that, though.
They didn't swag surf, did they?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
There's a wobble.
Did they ask you to teach how to dance?
No.
Oh, no.
There was some dance that they did, and this other black guy that was there, he's like, I ain't never seen that before. And I was like, me either. He's like, I've seen every line dance. I don't know what that shit was. He was like, I've seen every line dance there is, but I don't know what that one. It was some, they were getting it.
Who was playing?
Was the DJ white?
Yeah.
Okay.
Backstrap.
Was he talking during like the music?
Yeah. But not like too much. Not like MC. Not like too crazy.
Okay.
So what was the biggest difference that you've noticed being at a predominantly white wedding? I've never been to one.
People get shit-faced.
Mm.
The last wedding I went to before was a cash bar, which I thought was kind of bullshit.
Cash bar?
Yeah. Like, you had to buy your drinks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've never been to a wedding. Wait.
And that was a black wedding.
So you have a cash bar at like a wedding?
Yeah.
Family, till y'all start getting them prices,
Yeah.
trust me, you might consider. Like, I'm contemplating a cash bar.
Really?
Because you have to provide all the liquor for yourself. And think about how much liquor you can, with a group of 6 people, you can.
We're talking at minimum $3,000.
A couple $1,000s.
So, but okay, open bar for what? 2 hours? How much is that?
It was open bar from 4:30 to 5:30. No,
Do we have
4:30
numbers
to
on how
9.
much it would cost?
I only know the packages that's been given to me, and they've ranged anywhere between $3,000 and $6,000
for open bar.
Yes,
between hours though.
Between hours.
So what's 2-3 hours?
When I saw the numbers, I just said no. I didn't care about anything else. It's like, all right, cash them up.
Like,
I always kind of assume open bar has to be like a given, yeah.
No, not when it's coming out of your pocket.
Yeah,
that's true.
Because you got to think, venues are going to start around $7,000.
Mm-hmm.
You know, wedding packages for photography and videography.
I don't know if like Africans are like different then. Because I mean, my dad already said, "Hey, you get married, I'm paying."
Y'all just. I mean, that's.
Like, I'm not paying out of pocket for nothing.
Congratulations.
Right. How much is coming out of pocket?
Yeah, like for real.
I said if I knew when I was getting married, like, and I had the wedding date and everything, I'll buy liquor over time. I would prefer a cash. I would prefer an open bar. But I would just stack up liquor. We'd have a storage unit somewhere.
And we'd just like go to the liquor store, just grab 2 bottles.
But that's good too, though. So I guess now that's perfect. You would probably hire a like a bartender,
yeah.
And pay her what, a couple $100?
Yeah,
whatever.
And then she gets her like tips.
Yeah, she get her tips. Yeah.
Okay, so that's still like an open bar then, right?
I mean, but that's with the preparation. A lot of people aren't thinking, hey, I'm going to the liquor store. Let me buy a bottle for the moment, and let me buy a bottle for whenever my wedding is.
Oh, no, you buy a bottle for, like, the fucking wedding.
I get what you're saying, but her thing is, had she known what her date was, she'll just buy additional liquor over time and just start storing that shit. That way, when the wedding comes, she has 100, 200 bottles of liquor to throw out there for the masses. But a lot of people don't really know that date. And we don't have the additional $30 and $40 to just say, hey, let me put this shit up. We're saving for other things.
Give up coffee. If you think about what I spend in coffee a year at Starbucks.
Really?
To substitute for liquor, right?
Yeah. I mean, once you start getting into stuff, once you start getting into stuff that you know that you need to pay for, you figure out a ways to save. Yeah, I really don't need to
$5 baby coming in like 20 days.
See? And that's what I'm saying. Like, you got per plate, $30 to $50 per head that's going to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of this shit adds up. Mm-hmm. So, like, when it comes down to, like, paying for weddings, this is why I'm now starting to, like, push the destination.
Yep.
Because I would rather...
for it to come?
Exactly. And the people that are willing to pay to come party with us are the ones that genuinely care and love us.
Yep.
Anybody
hot, destination.
Fam, listen. So, yeah, I mean, I could understand you side-eyeing the cash bar, but, hey, understand that $15,000 to $20,000 bill at the end of the day.
Well, I mean, I have a question for y'all then.
Right.
Y'all had a good weekend, of course. I had a great weekend. Went to Dallas, of course, to go see my lady. Let me ask you a question. My lady, as you know, she already has 2 kids, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Had a good time. Y'all both, of course, have a kid. In the situation that happened to me, the dad or the father of the kids are still, of course, in their lives.
Okay.
Me and my partner are now having a child, of course, in 20 days, right? Do you feel, I'm trying to put this in so I won't be mad, of course. So upset. Do you feel you have a right if you, for instance, okay, let me put both of y'all.
Yeah,
both of y'all pay your own bills. Y'all moved out. Both of y'all, of course, are now like divorced.
Are we in the relationship? Okay.
Y'all divorced, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have y'all kids or whatnot, and y'all both have somebody that you're talking to, and y'all both share the kids. You have a spot for like their kids, same as you do, okay? When your significant other who comes in, who is new, y'all both are about to have a kid together, do you feel as if you have to tell the ex-husband or ex-wife of your kids that, hey, my new man is coming over, and your kids are going to be around?
Coming over or like living together?
It could be both.
Oh,
because okay, fine.
If we're
coming over,
okay. I mean, the thing is, if I'm not paying any bills over there, she can do whatever she wants in her house.
Thank you.
So it's like
No.
To me, it's like a control.
I think it's.
Thank you, bro. Go ahead.
I think it's if you know that you're dealing with someone that is a source of drama, and you know what is going to trigger them, and if they are not,
well, they don't know that because they're never like that before until now.
If they are not going to, if you know they're going to react a certain way if they didn't know, I would just prepare myself for the bullshit and just be like, look, my boyfriend's coming.
Let me add this then to the equation.
Don't.
So she has a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
The daughter and me, we're actually cool. The daughter likes me being around.
Mm-hmm.
Let me not use the word play, but we have a good time together. The daughter is now seeing me and the mother interact in a certain way that she's never seen her mom interact while she was married before.
Okay.
So now she sees her mom happy, holding her. I'm sure y'all probably seen like the Twitter where the man and the woman are, hugging each other. That's how me and my partner is. You know what I'm saying? She's never seen that. So I guess the ex-husband, he found, or I guess, when he talks to his daughter, she has no filter. She's innocent. So whatever she says, she's not saying it purposely. Oh, mom's having a good time. Oh, mom's friend said he's going to beat you up. No, I didn't say I was going to beat, like the husband does. Is what she said that she thought that, you know what I'm saying?
Your ass probably did say that.
I never did say that. You would think, knowing me, I probably did say it, but no. I
and my dad heard that episode too, man. He said you got to come talk to me for a second.
Oh, word?
Yeah. He said he got to talk with you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
About what?
No, he said he heard the episode. He was like, "Oh, is your stepdad bigger than your dad?" what you trying to say?
That matters.
So yeah, next time Pop's in town, man, you gotta come through. Come have a drink with us, man.
I gotta.
Yeah.
Hey, for y'all who don't know, man, please go ahead and listen to Egos and Opinion, bro.
Handsome man.
Hey, that was a nice part. But no, my thing is,
I think it's about a respect thing. But you have to understand, when it comes to that particular situation, and I know a little bit about it.
Okay.
You're not dealing with a person that's a stable person. You're dealing with a person.
Talking about him, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
But he's already made it clear that the guy is stable. We both have situations for our children set up.
No man, regardless of separation, divorce, whatever, no man is going to be comfortable with something that at one point in time was his. And it was his. He was married. It was his wife. And they have kids together. Completely moving on and being happy and involved and invested with another person.
Who initiated the divorce?
She did. She wanted out. So it wasn't
because of his doing though.
Yeah, it was his.
Is he in a relationship?
No, probably not.
He is dibbling and dabbling.
In your household has nothing to do with me. Now, in the event that you're some type of registered sex offender, an
Exactly.
ex-con, or some
But
other
that's
bullshit.
different when you're the person that's walking away.
Lisa?
It's different when you're the person that's walking away. Like if I'm in a relationship with someone and I walk away, I'm done. I don't want to deal with you in that capacity anymore.
Okay.
The only monkey wrench in it is that they're kids, so you still have to deal with them in a certain
Absolutely.
capacity. So if you know this person and you know how they react to certain things and you know their behaviors and you're trying to avoid anything unnecessary, for me, I'm going to do whatever I need to do to make sure to keep the peace.
So you're just going to enable.
It's not enabling.
It is.
It's I don't want you to think that you can just not to say that he feels like he can come over whenever, but for him to, what's the best way I can put it? Like people will do shit to get attention. So on a normal weekend, I don't have anybody coming over. It's whatever. And then he says, "Oh, I want to pick up so and so for this," and I say, "No, you can't because so and so is here." Like for me and people that I've dated in the past, that would trigger them. To be like, oh, so you could just tell me that so and so was in town and and that's extra stress and anxiety that I don't need.
But see, at some point, you have to learn how to deal with shit.
But
Yeah,
they
but
also
this is
have a
fairly
relationship where
It's
they
new.
don't never force the kids to
fairly new.
He
decide.
has a baby that's about to come out, so this has been
He's
a situation
I
for
know,
about 9
but
months now.
It's fairly new.
I'm not.
As far as like trying to navigate it, it hasn't been years that they've been navigating it like
Jourdan.
this.
Jourdan.
No,
Jourdan.
there's no way. I think this is like it's no different than I see this shit in my group, right? Where people have conversations that trigger other individuals.
Quick question. Quick thing.
Go ahead.
Your group is very lunch school opinionated.
Okay. What does that mean?
They have their posses.
Cliquish?
Yeah, cliquish. Thank you.
I think that's.
Very cliquish, y'all.
I mean,
not
you
in a
can't-
bad way.
But see, I think when people say the click thing, it comes from an individual. Like one thing that you have to recognize with my group started in 2017, right? And
Quick thing though, Rosemary stands out by herself. She can defend herself. And
That's
she doesn't
now.
agree with, huh?
that's now because of the
Oh.
position that Rosemary is in. Rosemary is a moderator.
Gotcha.
So for representation purposes, her and Karen, to a degree, need to be neutral at all costs. This wasn't always the case. This is something that we had to work towards. But when you have an environment where you have people who are actually friends, it's natural shit.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm in a room with Jourdan, Eric, and a whole bunch of other motherfuckers that I don't know, I'm gonna more than likely gravitate towards the individuals that I know. I'm gonna react and laugh with the other individuals that I know. So the cliquey stuff just kind of comes. The people who say that to me have poor social skills and can't penetrate into uncomfortable areas. So I just wanted to say that before you know, I didn't.
No. It's not necessarily it's a bad thing, but in terms of if you base your opinion, if you can put yourself in a non-opinionated situation and just see it as a visual person, you'll see who's with who and what side's with what.
But see, that's what's given us platforms. Like podcasting and a lot of other media outlets only validate everyone else's opinion.
Yeah.
So it's not until and I've noticed this shit a lot of times. Like music comes out, like Jim Jones, solid ass fucking album.
Think so?
Oh, that shit is phenomenal. Like it might be the best to come out this year so far. But what I'm saying is that there's somebody out there that likes the song, but is on the fence and doesn't want to jump out there until somebody else that they respect goes and gives it the blessing first.
Yeah.
So it's just natural shit.
Okay. So back to what I was saying then.
I'm not with the enabling. That's it.
I'm on your side.
I think it's different.
But no, I'm on your side.
It's not. I don't think it's enabling.
It is.
But
It's
my whole
keeping my
thing is,
peace.
why should he?
But that's
Why
what I'm
should she have
saying.
to tell him?
It's like if I broke up with someone and I always go to Davenport's on Wednesday, I can't go to Davenport's for a little while because I
But
know
why
that
does
person
she have
knows
to
that I'm
tell
gonna
him,
be
"Hey,
there.
Peabody's coming
But
over"?
see, you can go to Davenport's.
You can.
Not if I don't want to deal with that bullshit. No, because I know
mean,
that
but
the
that's-
bullshit's gonna be
That's
there.
bullshit that niggas gotta get over.
No.
It's no different than
I want
you
them in my
needing
space.
gas.
If I want to chill out and I want to vibe out and I don't want that energy around me, I'm not going to put myself in a position where I'm going to receive it.
But see, this is then you're telling me all the idiots at the gas station that hound the woman that's going in and out by herself. Hey, if she comes here, she's okay with us hounding because she
No,
came here.
I'm just not going to go to that gas station.
I get what you're saying, but we have to sit there and say, yo, this shit isn't cool. This is not how it's supposed to be. You're just going to say, you know what, fuck it. I'm just not going to go. And that's not right. Because now niggas is saying.
I'll go back eventually. I just ain't going to go right now. I always go back to Davenport. There are times where I give it a break.
Sometimes, man, niggas just got to deal with it. I'm just a deal with it type of person.
I think to me it's like
a
childish.
respect
No, it's not.
It's saving peace. It's saving a peace of mind. I don't want to deal with this bullshit, so I'm not gonna say anything about it. Like I'm not going to create a situation where I know that this person's gonna react in a negative manner, and I'm gonna have to deal with it, or I'm gonna have to hear about it. I don't want to do that. So before any bullshit happens, I'm like, hey, my dude is coming in town this weekend. I'm just letting you know.
Anybody else?
But why do you have to? But he's not paying bills. Your apartment.
He's not paying bills, but there are certain things that they still need to do going forward that she needs to have him on board with.
Like
such as.
I'm not putting people's business out there.
No.
I mean, no. I put like
in general.
Yeah.
The kids.
So there needs to be
Okay, hold on. Correction. So he wants to meet me and like see me in person and talk. Bro, you had ample amount of time to see me and talk to me in person as well. Just hit me up on, you stalk me on like Twitter.
Nah,
bro. You stalk me on like IG, so you can hit me up on there too. But when I'm in Dallas, you know where I'm at. Come see me, bro. If you want to talk this, man to man.
I see what's going on here now.
You know?
It's more. I view it from
what's going on?
Until certain things are aligned. Like until certain things are aligned, I think that you kind of have to play nice right now.
Peabody, go meet the man.
No.
And get out your Peabody bag.
No. Ask her. It's not me.
I don't know anything like that. I'm just talking about from what I do.
You can't do this right here and say it's not you.
That's true.
No, you know what I'm saying? Because Nick, like if I'm the child's father and I'm listening to this shit, man, that's a whole different tone there. That's a different type of energy.
If you're lurking on my page and knowing when I come to Dallas, are you lurking on my page and know who I'm with in Dallas? I don't know this man. He knows me.
Yeah, but if he's
done the homework to find me. I've done the homework because I don't.
But if he's extended not olive, but if
he's
said,
never had.
Hey, I want to meet you.
He's never extended the hand to say, "Hey, I want to meet you."
Well,
how do you? Yeah, you just said it.
I've got it from the middleman.
Well then.
So the middleman says, "Hey, am I okay with? I'm cool with that. Reach out to me. I'm in Dallas."
No. You forcing it at that point. Like
I'm not forcing it.
No, you're definitely forcing it because she's in the middle here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to a degree, it's better received coming from her. Hey, this is what's going on. He wants to meet you. Okay, cool. Your response should have been, "Hey, okay, well, give him my number," or "Hey, is there a way I can contact him?" Or
he will never have
when
my number.
and where. Why not?
Nah.
Yeah, see, okay. I'm sorry, Jourdan.
Hey, no.
Situational.
No.
I'm sorry.
No. There's certain things, bro.
We was wrong.
You don't need my number. No, bro. You don't have to have my number to get in contact with me.
Yeah, what? Bro, I'm not going through these social media channels, bro. We're gonna move as men. We're gonna move as men. Let me give me your number, bro. What the hell?
Your kids are gonna be around each other's kids.
Out of the respect of the
mother.
Thank you. I won't say as much because trust me, there's more to it. But just know, if you know how I move and where I walk, and
he doesn't know any of that.
See, but
I see what's going on now.
I see what's going on. Peabody wants somebody to
kiss his ass.
Yeah, you want somebody to kiss your ass. Oh man, this nigga that reached out to me on social media. He hit me on Facebook, bro. Talking about he want to meet. Like, fam, that's what you want.
Nah,
that's exactly what you want.
The person I'm dating has kids.
You do?
And
of course.
The mother has reached out to me in an inappropriate manner. I didn't answer. I didn't respond because anything I would have responded to that would have set the tone going forward for my interaction with those children.
I got a good segue for that.
So I let it go. I let him know. I was like, hey, this is what happened. I'm gonna let you handle this because that's not my responsibility right now. Now, if we were to get married, that's different.
Yeah.
Because now that's my husband.
We are one.
So I think you have to navigate things a certain way.
Did you just tell like a feature thing on SocialComplex you getting married?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not at all. Not right now.
Not a little bit.
Not that I know of.
It's crazy, bro.
I
would love to see how these things connect in your brain, bro.
I thought we had groundbreaking news.
No, we did not.
I thought. Well, no.
She said in the event.
In the event, yeah. I mean, we're saying in the event. This might be in the event.
No.
Well, no. So you're dating somebody who has kids, and not saying that you are, but there's a new show coming on, or a new show that's on right now.
What?
I think I sent it to you.
What show?
The Real SideChicks of Charlotte.
No.
It's a real story. It's a real thing.
I tried to watch that trash. I couldn't. Like, I literally got like 4 minutes and 30 seconds into it, and I was like, this is horrible.
Did you watch it?
No, I don't watch.
It was horrible.
Well,
no, it wasn't even like.
I don't watch reality TV.
Oh, right.
It wasn't even like good production reality TV.
I can only imagine.
They tried.
They did not try.
They tried.
The man was sitting there rumbling with the girl on the bed. In any normal production show, there's security that's trying to.
Yeah, let me tell you, bro. On the very first episode, so
no, don't tell me, please.
No, I gotta tell you, bro. He comes to see his. What is his ex-wife?
He comes to see his. No, he comes to see his side chick.
No. Well,
no, because when he
they have a kid together.
When he was outside getting arrested, she was like, and he called his fucking wife.
No, but they have another episode where they have a kid together.
I didn't even get that part.
What's the plot? So like, what's
the Side Chicks of Charlotte? That is the plot.
Yeah. So they have side chicks. Yeah.
That's what they are.
The side chicks.
That's it.
So they're fucking with other man's.
I mean, I understand what a side chick is, but
why would you expose yourself like that?
Yeah, bro.
But this is the world that we live in.
No. He's telling the truth though. Like, it's exposed. These IG models are single. They're fucking with men who are probably married right now. Yeah. They have OnlyFans.com or whatnot. Niggas are paying exclusive content to see this woman.
Content.
Granted, I clicked on it to see shit I get for free. I'm not paying $17, y'all. To
one
see
time? Or is it
no, it's like monthly charge.
It's what it's Oh, so you're paying more than $10. Oh my god.
What's the 4-year discount like?
But no, man, somebody, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I would probably want to see a couple of these girls naked, you know what I'm saying? But
they look horrible. They're not even attractive women.
Wait.
It's like the first season of, it's like the first season of any low-budget Bravo TV show.
What you mean? Far as the girl?
Everything.
This is Side Chicks of Charlotte?
Side Chicks of Charlotte. Now the girls on there, they look trash. To me personally.
Let me see.
They look like strippers. They look like strippers.
Yeah. No, 2 of them are strippers, I think.
No.
Oh, yeah, they hurt.
Yeah, bro, they hurt. But to have the idea to... So I guess my question is to you, or to y'all. Have y'all ever been a side dude or a side chick? Or would you ever? Or would you be open to it?
I've been a side dude. That's the easiest road.
You been doing it? Yeah?
For sure.
I was a side chick and I didn't know.
Before we go on that.
Well aware.
How was it, y'all?
I mean, it was easy, bro. Come through, fucking leave. Like just like that, you know.
Was it ever that good for you to stay?
What do you mean?
Was the pussy that good? We was like, damn, fuck the side dude. I need this shit now. Like, I don't give a fuck if you're with like your dude. Come over now.
Before or after the nut? Feelings change. After? No. Because after it's just like, all right, cool. You know, you're probably happy for the situation because she's a better.
So before the nut, it's like, I'll fuck you again.
Yeah, absolutely, because it's an easier means of fucking. We ain't got to cut no small talk. No, I might answer the door ass naked. I pull a Peabody. You know what I'm saying? Like, just...
Oh, my God.
I got to edit there, bro. I'm playing. Go ahead.
But no, I mean, it honestly, like, it was easily... I want to say, like, the best experience. But, like, yeah, it was cool. No strings attached. You know, no commitments. You don't got to buy shit. Like, you just... Like, it's a dick. It's literally, like, sex.
So what is the term? I know for a side woman, she does nothing as far as just to have secured dick and secured money coming through.
I don't think I would say that. I have friends that are side pieces that are consistent side pieces, and it's like a relationship.
Facts.
You just don't have.
But for a woman, what's the rules for a side dude? Does he pay for shit?
No, his job is to fucking keep quiet.
I never had a side dude. I just dated a lot.
Yeah, like a rotation.
Yeah.
Okay, see, now, when I bring this shit up, don't say no, I'm lying. So you had a rotation, right?
If I am a single person...
Walk through that door.
No.
If I am a single let me finish talking.
Go ahead, finish.
If I'm a single individual, I date.
You date multiple men?
Yeah. I have no problem doing that.
Now, the multiple men, do you put them in, or do you, like, categorize them?
I mean, there's some people that like spending more time with than others.
Okay, so now we're going somewhere.
That's how you know if you want to be in a relationship with someone.
Okay.
So the guys that you put in order, you have least to favorite, right?
Sometimes. I mean, if you like them enough to spend time with them.
And you know what guys can do what and what guys can't, right?
To a certain extent.
And that means some guys are probably financially more stable than others, right?
I mean, at this point, everybody needs to be financially stable.
But I'm talking about in terms of your like,
when I was dating before. I mean, don't tell me that you got to take me out on a date next Wednesday because that's when you get paid.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about,
but you know.
Exactly. She's very, exactly.
She's very good.
But you know what?
Lawyer and my mom was a lawyer. I know how to answer questions.
But you know what guys can, afford you and what guys can't. And you know what guys are good for dick and what guys aren't, or they probably have both.
Oh,
but see, I'm different with that because I don't fuck people if I'm dating more than one person.
But you're talking to no. You said that you're dating several men, so therefore you just
dating for you and dating for me is not the same.
But you wait. You know where I was going, right? You know where I was going.
I'm not having sex with 3 different people trying to figure out which dick I like the best and who can feed me.
Well, it's not a matter of who you like the best.
Yeah, exactly.
It is. No, I've tried to date for. I don't even want to say financial reasons.
But it was.
No, I've tried to. And it's like, if I don't like you, I don't like you. If I'm not attracted to you, I'm not attracted to you. Mm-hmm. So it's got to be a mixture of both. Like, if I can't be around you, like, we can go out to eat and I'm not comfortable or if I'm not having fun, I'm not going to say, yeah, let's go out to do it again. I'll be like, no, I'm busy. And then I'll go to Davenport with Rachel or Heather. Like, no. Yeah, I'm sorry that wasn't helping you. Bro.
Yeah, she saw the point coming and she did an excellent job.
He's trying to make it seem like I've never really just dated someone just because they had money.
On a night where you're fucking horny as fuck, you're single, like, damn, you got 2 guys to call.
Or will you have? See, she's gonna say she wouldn't have 2 guys to call.
No, because she would. And
that's what I'm gonna call bullshit. You always have
people that you can call, but the person that I would have reached out to doesn't even live in Houston. I wouldn't even waste.
But I'm putting. I know hypothetically, and this girl thinks too fucking much.
Lawyer and reporter. Exactly. Like I understand it.
If you talk to 2 guys,
mm-hmm.
Are you going for the guy that just has good dick and that'll make you come on point, or the guy who has good dick and make you point on like point, but at the end of you coming, hey, y'all probably going out to eat because he got money too?
What does the money have to do with that?
I don't know.
It's a lot.
No. Okay. Because I'm probably going to eat before I have sex anyway. So either way, that won't work.
She practiced her fucking questions. What the fuck, bro? No.
There's only one person that I have my one situationship from a long time ago. That if I was in the city or if he was in the city, we would still go out to eat.
I would say in the early 2000s, girls would have picked the guy who can just make her come on point. Since now we're with 2019. Times have changed, bro.
Wait, who's going out to eat after they fuck?
Well, no. Well, before, after, like, yo.
Have you seen me first?
Girls know about this. Yo, a nigga like me, after I fucking nut, yo, nigga, I'm hungry, bro.
Oh, my God.
You got food? Yo, I need something to drink. I need some food real quick, bro. Let me ask you this then.
Mm-hmm.
Is it disrespectful to catch a nut or to get a nut and then you want to watch Netflix afterwards and she want to sleep?
What you mean?
So, yeah, so after you get through fucking, she's ready to go to bed and cuddle. You probably want to still stay up and play games or watch the same movie.
No,
oh yeah, I cuddle her to sleep. Then I'm back downstairs.
Yeah,
I might even jack off again.
Is that, that's fucked up, bro. That is fucked up. Bro.
It's not, bro.
He did that though. He said that before.
I'm like, hey, listen,
bro, that's fucked up, bro.
No, it's not. It's not. Like, so, you got to think, right?
You want to catch another nut after she nuts already? Or like you nut
we
too?
Both nutted. She's going to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now in that period, you got that real sensitive time where you don't even want nobody touching your shit. You know what I'm saying? So, she sleep. You get back up. You go downstairs, watch some Netflix, and shit, you might be thinking about what you got upstairs.
Yeah, but you wouldn't try to wake her up.
Nah, because it's just quicker to just get it out the way.
Nah, bro.
I would prefer.
Yeah, bro. Try sliding your fucking penis inside her, bro. She's gonna be,
don't
shit.
Do that.
Why not?
I mean, if you just had sex, you gotta eat a little bit.
If she's naturally wet for you, bro.
If she just came, she's just gonna be tight.
Yeah,
no, you can't just stick it in there.
Fat.
No.
Bro, I know for me, after I rub my shit on my girl.
She sleep.
Yeah.
No.
But the body feels it though, bro.
No.
So
I see what you're saying.
Give me a picture. If a girl.
Not right after.
No, trust me. No, you're lying.
No, how are you going to tell me I'm lying?
If a guy is asleep and a girl still wants sex, and the guy's body, hear me out, if the guy's mind is sleep, he's sleep. I promise you.
I get what you're saying.
But no, if a girl starts playing with his penis, the penis rises.
See, this is the thing.
That different.
I don't want to, like, I might not want to go through the process of fucking
her.
I just want another quick nut.
Of fucking her.
Yeah, I'm already, like, fucking period. Like, I might just be tired. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know what, man? Let me just whack one more out and just call it.
Just her, bro.
Huh? Damn, I'm not going to waste her time. I'd rather she would enjoy to go back to sleep, to stay asleep. Because I'm going to wake her up for her to be like, shit, I want to keep going. It's like, look, this one wasn't about you. Like, this was about me. So I would rather, like, Jourdan, you would rather stay asleep versus me wake you up, hit you for 2 minutes, and then...
But I'm weird like that. Like, you don't need to jack off. What you need?
Go to sleep. And I gotta get back up and cuddle again.
You ain't gotta cuddle? Like, I'm the person, I'm gonna watch Netflix. You not tired? No, go ahead.
Quick question, man. Before we get off. It's been an hour, bro. Good topics. I want to make this real quick and simple for everybody.
Okay.
You're a woman. We're two guys. I know how my thought process thinks. You know, I'm weird as fuck.
Fucked up.
Absolutely.
When you're dating somebody, after the date, you're walking her to her car. What is the thought process of a guy as you're walking her to the car? First time dating. Maybe second time dating, but you're walking her to her car. What's your thought process as a woman as he's walking to, you know, like your car and vice versa?
You want to go first?
I just think it depends on the date.
Yeah, I'm probably like, I wonder if I should set this expectation.
You and your political ass, dog. Seriously?
It depends on the date. Like, if I want to still hang out with him, I'll say, you want to go get coffee? You want to go over here?
That means fucking, right?
No. I already told you I don't bring people to my house. So no.
At all.
Hotel?
My last apartment, no man slept there. And I was there for 2 years.
Really?
Nope.
But for coffee, that means, can he bring you to his place?
No, that means we can go to fucking Starbucks at 24 hours on Westheimer and have a cup of coffee.
For what?
What do you mean for what?
Right,
I still want to talk to you.
Ain't no car sex?
Good night. Well,
you like thought about it.
My last situation was car sex. But we had gone on a whole bunch of dates.
So leaving the date, walking her to the car.
What is my thought process?
I don't know, bro. It's like
you want to probably smash. Hey, what we're doing afterwards?
It depends on how the date went.
And now I can understand where you're coming from with that. But
who
it's
the
like
person is. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
I would probably maybe we can.
Normal people don't just run around and stick their penis in everybody.
Shit. Man, hey, after the date,
exactly.
man. After the date, dog.
Ain't nobody over there. You're like,
Shit. After the date, man, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, catch another one real quick, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends, bro. Like, what is the what do we leave the conversation?
Fine. After that, y'all have a good time. What is your thought process while walking her to her car? Like, she has your typical girl, she has a banging body, probably fat ass. Y'all been laughing, y'all been having a good time. Pretty face, intelligent, educated.
So I'm walking her to her car.
Yeah.
I'm probably, I want to. That hug, that parting hug, is what's going to tell me.
The church hug or the pelvis hug?
I need the pelvis hug. I need to be brought in tight.
So you want her to feel like your throb, you know?
It has to slap right in.
Or if it turns into a kiss, depending on what type of kiss it turns into,
let me ask you this, though.
You know if it's going to be something more.
If y'all have the pelvic hug and you feel him throbbing.
That's how you gauge how big his penis is.
But when you feel it throbbing.
If you're kissing him the right way, you will be.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, cool. So when you feel him throbbing and you feel it on you, then what?
Depends on if I want to do something or not.
So, comfy.
Most of the time I don't. Yeah. But that's me. I know I'm a weird case. I'm aware.
So you...
I like to learn people. Because if you learn people, sex is so much better.
Let me ask you this then. If you feel that throbbing and you put him closer, that means it's time for him to palm the abs then, right?
I mean,
absolutely.
I'm not going to say no to that.
Okay. So if he gets both hands and palm the ass.
Okay. You're confident, sir. Good for you.
So that means Peabody might think he grabs the ass, I'm trying to play like a, visual.
Left to the front.
He's, got his 2 fingers right here. Pumps the ass. Maybe she might have on, tights. That's the new, hey, quick, coffee drink real quick.
We're going on a date?
I know.
Yeah, no, she shouldn't have a tights.
Some girls are probably getting lazy nowadays.
His days show up in tights.
Yeah.
J's.
Yeah.
Sweatshirt.
Yeah, bro. So tights.
I like this fucking girl.
So when you get the finger, you know,
you laughing because you know exactly what I'm talking about.
so your fingers can linger, right?
I mean, it's not all that in the parking lot.
But you're, but it's like thrusting now.
Peabody, where are you going with this?
Right.
Like, take us to the end. Like,
It's time to fuck, right?
You need to go find
Bro,
Shay.
there's no reason why you should be hugging a girl and your dick is on hard and she pulls you closer. You're grabbing her ass, pulling her closer as well. Shit, you're damn near like your penis about to poke out to your fucking.
Until she gives you consent, you can't do shit.
Go home.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Bro, think about it, bro.
I get what you're saying, bro, but it's like
It depends on where you guys are and what you're gonna do.
It's circumstantial, bro.
It's not
like, am I far from the crib? You know, are we? You know what I'm saying? Like, are we at a spot
do or die
where
situation?
Do or die.
Not do it, but I'm saying like, yo, you about to find. You live on the fucking south side. She live on the fucking north side. This is your third date. You're walking her to the car. Everything just happened right there.
If she wants to do something, she'll say, "Are you coming over?" Or "Where do you live?"
Not necessarily though. Sometimes you
she's
have
never
to.
getting
Give
somewhere.
you some kind of indicator.
Not necessarily.
The body speaks for itself, yo. Eye contact is a bitch.
Like the kiss mate. Like one thing I would probably like, depending on the type of kiss, I might reposition the hand a bit. Put her in an area where she can just figure her way to the.
Okay.
Like it all depends though. You know what I'm saying? But it's very rare. Like I would rather just be like, yo, hey, we headed to my house or follow me. And if she follows you, if she asks you where we going, then it's probably all bad.
Do you have drinks ready for the crib already?
I'd have a blunt roll.
A blunt roll? What about wine?
Yeah, because I don't like drunk sex. I hate drunk sex. I can never.
But she may not smoke though, right?
Off the Henny. Yeah, then I give her like a couple glasses of wine, or we might just take 2 shots.
Okay.
Warm up a little bit.
You?
What?
What do you prefer? A guy have drinks right at the crib? While you pour your own drink so you won't sell eat, you know what I'm saying?
Drunk walking in there.
You're drunk
And see,
walking
y'all last a bit longer. Y'all liquor lasts. Yeah. So I can see that. Walk
Y'all
in,
liquor
kick
us
the
up
heels
before
off.
we get over there. It don't matter. You should be going to dinner, right? You want something to drink? Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I do. Thank you.
2 more shots, please. And she looking like
Okay.
Okay. That's what's up. I'm gonna say this. I don't ever give you props. You're very smart with your questions, y'all.
I'm telling you.
Very fucking smart.
So I've been working on an episode that I'm going to invite you on at some point, and watching this is like caused me to get back in the lab and work on my questions.
For real.
For real.
Politically correct, y'all.
You got to be specific.
Fucking shame, dog.
People hate it too.
Always a pleasure.
Like try arguing with me.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I can argue with somebody, especially if they're on Twitter and they have their own podcast, yapping at the gums, talking about they're trying to come down to Houston and celebrate or have their own live show. But we're not talking about that today.
Apparently we are.
We're not talking about that today.
Oh, maybe I just missed all this.
We'll talk about it later.
I want to never have a podcast and try to come to somebody else's city and have a podcast. It's not gonna work, bro. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, like popping on Twitter and like popping on
What did I tell you a couple of months ago? Podcast is the new what?
Listen, it is. And it's funny though because I was recording. Maul said the same thing. He was just like, "Bro, like it's like the rap game now."
It is.
And I said, "Damn, I want to give Peabody props." So I think I heard that from somewhere before.
Yo, podcast is the new fucking rap game, bro. I'm probably gonna make that specifically as a clip so that person can see it. You know what I'm saying?
So where the labels at?
What's up?
Where the labels?
We share labels.
With the networks, probably.
Networks. It should networks right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is way over my head. I was going somewhere completely different with this. I'm on some Rockefeller, like, let's build. You on some, like, Def Jam, Universal Wars.
Nah, this is the same label,
I don't want to do with that. Like, this thing is crazy. I just thought about all of this shit. This thing is crazy. Hey, come on, man. Wrap this shit up, man. This thing is fucking nuts, dog. This thing is fucking nuts, man.
Yo!
dark.
Yeah, I have everything I do for a reason, right?
Man.
Okay then. So, how do you want to end it, bro? Was that what?
Man.
Teddy Peabody.
Teddy Peabody, no.
Yeah, this is Weav from Egos and Opinions. I know where to find me on your favorite streaming platforms. We drop every Wednesday. Not at 12 o'clock, though. I will say that, but but no, it's a pleasure, man. It's always good kicking back.
You are
you
are
absolutely,
family.
Absolutely. That's why I wasn't even going to intro watch it. Like, y'all should know by now. But, always, man. Thanks for having me, Jourdan. It's dope seeing you on the mic. I'm always seeing you.
I've been pushing for her to do that shit on a regular.
You're very good at this, and you kind of put Peabody in like uncomfortable situations.
I try.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm gonna end it two ways, as I normally do, but I'm gonna give you props.
Thank you.
Before, I never knew this man. Well, I knew
of
of
each
him
other.
already. Yeah. But before Social Complex had rebranded, I was knocking the nigga shit. I was like, yo, this shit. I was like, the nigga shit is good, but fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck him, man. No.
Teddy Peabody.
No. Oh, by that time it was like never petty. I think like the first episode I heard from him was when they went, or when your co-host went to what's the place? Grooves, talking about her peeing or whatnot. Yeah. Anyway, long story short, I was a fan of the show. I just never gave him props for it.
I think as podcasters who are, and this is for both of us, like the heads in our respective city within this industry. You can kind of look at your peers as competitors, and it's not a means of like fuck them niggas, but it's just like we don't really need to. We good what we got going on right now. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's it would be the same thing. Like even when Tubbs hit me, a long time ago, it's just like yo, like this is what we're trying to do, and it's like man, we already kind of doing this. You know what I'm saying? And we good. And it wasn't no knock. I could see how somebody could take it like, oh, well, these niggas don't want to fuck with us, but it's regular shit. So I respect it, and I appreciate what we've developed since. You know what I'm saying? Because like we've been able to sit back, exchange ideas, and like critique one another, and it's only made us better. Like we're in our primes right now. I'll say that.
If you are a fan of Social Complex, most definitely please check out Egos and Opinion. I promise you, you will thank me later. I will put my paycheck on it. Trust me, it's that damn good. Also, man, before we end the show, we have a couple of events going on. First event, of course, will be our first ever podcast live show, July 25th. That is at Sugars in Missouri City / Sugarland, from 8 to 10 p.m. A live DJ, of course. Like I said, first very live show. We have a couple of tricks for y'all at that show. So by all means, please get your tickets at Eventbrite. It's $20, right? We'll probably start pushing it now more. And of course, our second big event is our first meetup. That will be in like New Orleans. That is from September 27th through September 29th. Right now we have 7 rooms booked, so that's already solidified, of course. So that should be a good little trip for us to talk about. But we won't tell you everything. Whatever happens in New Orleans stays in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And then we have one more event for y'all, but that I'm going to say for y'all later at a later event. That may be July 18th. I'm sorry, June 18th. So by all means, please check us out and wait for us on our Facebook group and on our Twitter feed as well, especially as our IG. That's our biggest fan page. But as I end the show of all times, do you have something to say real quick, Jay?
Y'all have a blessed week.
All right, cool. Mama, I love you. Raina, you got 20 more days before Daddy sees you. Yeah, we out.